Hello, 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 everybody. Y'all get on up over in here. Get in here, child. We are at our 2 o'clock hour of the day, this good old Friday that God has given us. So, y'all come on in, come in. Please hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure your notification bell is turned on as well. And if you are catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate you. Also, make sure you have your like, share, and like, share, subscribe, notification bell, all of that. Yes, but we have that 10-minute mark, and I will be right back. Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Friday afternoon. Hope y'all having a good Friday afternoon. Hey, Miss Jennifer. She says, good evening, everyone. Miss Maria says, good afternoon, squad. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Help us grow. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, and share. Join the squad for $2.99. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Maria. She says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the strike. Happy. Use creative spelling for the cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All enjoy. Miss Maria says that Jennifer, she says, good afternoon and welcome, friend. Miss Sonia says, hello, everyone. I caught a live. Yes, Miss Sonia, come on through. Miss Maria says, at Sonia, hey, girl. Hey. Miss Sonia says, hi, at Maria. 1201, I see YouTube changed your name. Child, yes, child, they done changed everybody's name. Miss Sonia says, and YouTube added numbers on my name. Yes, Miss Sexy Diva, too. I'm like, I don't know what they got going on, child. Miss Patricia says, Diddy daughters don't need to be there. Yes, I totally agree. She says, hello, G Squad and Chat and Mods. Hello. Miss Sain says, that's my old name for some reason. YouTube is doxing everybody. I said that this morning, Miss Sain. I said, Lord, they just, do YouTube know what they doing, child? I said, I don't want nobody thinking it's me because it is not me. Miss Sonia says these names are getting too long. Child, yes, absolutely. Miss Maria says that Patricia, she says hello and welcome. Yes, hello, welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here, popping in. Greatly appreciate it, y'all. Miss Maria says, I forgot all is alleged and in our own opinion. Yes, thank you, Miss Maria. Yes, thank you, Miss Maria. Greatly appreciate y'all so much, so much. So, we had our little live earlier this morning. Girl got on off and had to go to my appointments and stuff. So praying for better days. All will be well and good. So yes, thank y'all so much. For everything that y'all do. I greatly appreciate y'all so so much. But yeah, y'all. I was looking. I forgot where I was at, child. I've been doing the most sometimes. But yes, for the people that remember what's his name, Alan Iverson. Yes, y'all. They said he surprised Michael Vick at his 45th all-white party. Michael Vick had been under the radar. Y'all know he was the man that had to go, or as Miss Maria can say, he had to go down there and change his address. He was over there with the state for that dog fight or whatever, child. But Michael Vick looks really good. He does. He looked like he has humbled himself, child. He was so grateful for all the people that was there. That came out and show a brother some love and support him, child. So shout out to Michael Vick. Still here at 45. Thank God for that. That's just a blessing all by itself. So yeah, but he do look good, y'all. He really do. He looks really good. He's just been taking some time out for himself, I guess. Sometimes you have to do that. You gotta go and you know, I don't think they see I think they did him a little taste wrong. They ain't had to do all that with him, child. I'm just saying. But y'all know how the dog lovers are, child. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you every chance. Mistreat them animals if you want to. Miss Maria, you still got that puppy around there? He's a big puppy though. Is he still residing over there at your place? Mm, yes. So yeah, that part right there. So shout out to him. Shout out to Michael Vicks and all of that. Miss Maria says, I like Michael Vicks. I'm glad he made it back to the surface. I sure did like Iverson. He had a good career, but he was a horrible person. Not a horrible person. Child. Well, maybe he might need to go on over there somewhere and gather himself and get himself together too, child. Maybe that's what he need. I don't even know. But child, who Lord have mercy. This here itty bitty ditty thing here, child. They said that yesterday his daughters, the girls, is back in the courtroom with him, child. I did see a little bit just a few minutes ago. Um, Miss Maria says that Sadie, the random doggo, is still here. You didn't name her Sadie, did you, child? I could not with you. But yes, y'all, I saw a little bit a few minutes ago. Child, Mama Comb look like she tired, child. Her wig wasn't wigging a few minutes ago. They was up there trying to get into the sprinter, child. The girls and the boys and Mama Combs, child. Mama Combs look like she is just tired, child. She look like I'm just wore down tired, child. I said, Lord, I don't know who put that blonde wig on her head, but I think they need to retire that wig and go out there and purchase a new one, honey. Because that right there needs some gasoline to it, child. They need to set that mofo on fire, child. I had to call her something. Good name, Sadie. Good name, yes. But yeah, Mama Cone look like she just wore down, child. She tired, honey. The baby, all of them, everybody tired, child. Everybody's tired. But yeah, they said the Diddy twins, child, was emotional. And all of this right here, child, it affects everybody on all sides of of this playlist, I'm gonna call. Not only Cassie's family, Diddy family, everybody, child, everybody has been affected by this right here mess that's going on. But yeah, the twins was emotional when they was the prosecutors was putting out the mess about the Mann Act, child. That's the Mann Act. They call it the Mann Act. So the girls was up in there, child. They scared to death right now because today is Friday, Lord, and you know they trying to the defense team trying to wrap it up and give it on over there to the jurors, child, so that they can go and do what they gonna do. But yeah, the girls was emotional. It was said they don't look like they're doing good at this point. You know, they know it's in the hands of getting ready to go into the hands of the jurors, and they don't know which way this gonna go, child. Nobody, none of us knows which way it's going to go. Miss Maria says it's not even a good blonde wig. She need to get a high end wig immediately, if not sooner. Child, I seen how Diddy them twin girls is living, child. I said when I seen how them girls was living, child. Oh, oh, child, them girls is living large, child. But they said he's 1 billion B with the B, $1 billion man, child. But them girls, he got them laid out, child. The rise, everything, child. Everything is just laid out. So when I seen all that, I said, now why is Mama Cone got that jacked up wig on her head? If them girls don't go out there and buy their grandmother's a new wig, child, I don't know what to tell them, child. But they gonna have to take that one off, snatch it off, honey. That wig looked like she had them put some lard up there, child. It was slick down. I said, not the Rick James slick Rick. Look here, Mama Combs, child. Ooh, I cannot with that wig, child. I see again. I had to take a picture. I had to Snapchat that real quick. Miss Lane says they said Mama Combs was complaining about how the artist is drawing. Yeah, child, she was complaining about 2-3 weeks ago. She had to step to the lady, baby. She had to step to the lady and ask her, you know, baby, you all right? Cause that don't look like my son, child. You're making him look like an old man, child. He ain't never 55, child. Why is you making my baby look like that right there? That's what Mama Cone wanted to know, honey. She ain't playing no games with them that folks up in there, child. I said, well, Lord, Mama Cone, you gonna have to take what you can get because we ain't got no just for me right now, honey. He can't get in touch with the people, child. That's it. That's all. So here we are. Here we are. Salt and pepper down, child. Salt and the pepper, child. But yes, I know people, everybody got their own opinion as far as this goes, child. It's hurtful for everybody, you know. Nobody knows. Whichever way this go, child, it just ain't gonna be good. It's just really not gonna be good. But I know they probably saying, you know, they can't imagine, you know, even though all this stuff they heard, my dad is a monster. But then it's gonna tear them people all to pieces, child. He got to go spend life in prison or something like that, child. That ooh. But anywho, they said that the prosecutor focused a lot on the Mann Act and all that kind of stuff, child. They still trying to find the RICO for me, child. I ain't seen the RICO not yet, child. I'm just about to tell the people, child, all this stuff they talking about, child. I don't see it. I see some willing participants. Kind of remind you back of the R. Kelly situation, child. What you doing over there? You know he this way, girl. If you get a chance to leave, leave. You don't keep going back over there in the lion's den. Don't do it, child. But they kept going back over there in the lion's den, child. So it is what it is. Miss Maria says that Sonya, that artist probably complaining about how Jan was looking. That's a sketch artist, and she ain't there to make him look good. That let me see. Child, that sketch artist said, baby, I'm doing the best I can with what I got to work with. Mama Cone, go on over there and sit down before I get you for harassing me in this here courtroom. I ain't there to make him look good. That ain't no commission portrait. Child, I cannot with you. I just cannot. But yeah, she be having looking like a hot mess. But at the same time, Mama Cone got to realize, he out of touch with Just for Men right now. He ain't coming in there with no suit and all that on, child. They say he just kind of like laid back. It is what it is. Y'all, let's get this skit over with, cause I'm sick of all of y'all, child. Y'all done put on a show, and I was the grandiose front runner right here, child. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do now. You gonna let me out? You gonna let me stay? Which one you gonna do? Let me out? Let me stay? But anyway, child, I'm gonna have to come back later on this afternoon. I know I am because they saying that the $1 million team over there, child, is laying it out, child. And I'm like this right here, they be having them prostitutes out here, child, and all that kind of stuff. Diddy ain't the only person that been these people been flowed out for, child. No, he is not the only person, child. They need to stop that man. Go on, put everybody in jail then. We're gonna get him, put everybody in jail. That's how I feel about it, child. And I ought to teach these here clear girls a lesson. Leave them colored boys alone, child, because they're gonna run right straight through you and everything else, child. I tell y'all this right here though. That first time I had to hold that same position for about like 4, 5 hours or however long. Child, that been my last day. That been my last day. I said, you ain't got to worry about me. And if you owe me anything, you can keep that too. Because I'm out of here. You won't never see me again, partner. One and done. But no. They had to keep on coming back. Keep on coming back. Hey, Miss Yvonne, she says, hey, G Squad, I need help in joining. Uh, uh, um, Membership, Miss Yvonne, Miss Maria, is it true? I think you just tap on my picture and it should take you there if that's what you're talking about, Miss Yvonne. Miss Maria is in here. That's my she's my angel, child. She be up in here, child. She be getting the folks straight too, child. She don't be playing with the people. Miss Maria said, come up over here if you want to, child. She is waiting for him. But yes, ma'am, that's it. Miss Yvonne said, Miss Maria says, Yvonne, welcome. What can I help you with? I think she's trying to join, become a member or something. I'm not sure. But yes, child, that's where the people is at, child. But he has his daughters set up, child, and they did say that the big brother is stepping in, to support his sisters and all of that kind of stuff. She says I tried, but they have an old card. It won't give you the option to change that, Miss Yvonne. But yeah, so the brother has stepped in, child. He trying to be strong for the family, child. Trying to be strong for the family. On that situation right there, child, I just need the news people, somebody. I'm gonna have to call Tisa tell her to tell Mama Cone to go go bury that. That wig needs to be buried and to never resurface ever again. That's how bad that wig is, child. I'm telling you, like she took some old lard in her hand and rubbed it together, child, and pressed down on that wig, child. She pressed right on down on that wig, child. And I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Diddy gonna tell the people, can y'all go get mama a new wig? Whatever kind of wig mama wants, child. Mama need to get a new wig. Mama can't she can't keep coming up here looking like that. Miss Maria says that Yvonne, so you'll just need to update the payment. Probably so. But yeah, child, that's what they got going on today. Miss Yvonne says, no, nothing happens when they say they are sending a code. They are sending a code for what? Child, I ain't never known nobody sending about no code. Mm-mm. No, nothing happens when they say they are sending a code. Mm. Uh, Child, I don't know. YouTube been doing some and String y'all been doing some strange things up in here, honey. Uh, can you delete that card, Miss Yvonne? Just take it down and then maybe try later or something like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, child. So shout out to the girls, child. I mean, they finished high school and all that kind of stuff, child. But they look like little babies, child. They really do. Them children look just like little babies. When I tried to update my payments, mm, I don't know. Yvonne, are you talking about your financial palace? Do you have PayPal? I guess that's what she's saying. Do you have GPay? What you asking me, Miss Maria? Do I have PayPal or something like that? I don't have no PayPal. Mm-mm. Um, but yes, y'all, that's what's going on over there, child. That's what's going on over there. But child, also, child, let me tell the people, child. Mm, no, I don't have GPay. I don't have no GPay. I just have my Cash App up there. Um, Child, the people said now, child. Y'all know they about to roll Diddy on up out of here in probably on a plastic bag. Don't know, child. But the people is saying, child, that is Jay-Z is under investigation in New York, child. I said, well, daggone, they gonna take down brother one by one, child. I said, Lord Jay-Z, please say it ain't so. Please tell the people that you had done went somewhere and you ain't in this here mess, Jay-Z. You ain't got nothing to do with it, you. No, I'm asking Yvonne if she has a Google Pay. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, child, that's what the people saying now, child. So we don't know that we got Fat Joe, we got Tyler Perry coming up. He ain't going to prison or nothing like that. But they being sued, and now they trying to throw Jay-Z in the child. It's just a whole hot mess, child. These boys been out there doing this mess for a long time, child. And they got comfortable with the situation. They really did. They thought they was untouchable. That's what it was. The people thought that they was really untouchable, child. They thought nothing was gonna happen to them, child. But look at here. I think they got too comfortable. So this is where they at, child. I don't know if they gonna do some investigation in Jay-Z or what, child. But they did say he be paying the people off, child. Paying that good looking money too. Um, she says, I'll try again. Miss Maria says, looks like it's open season. A black male billionaire. Yeah, child. They trying to take all that money they done worked hard for, child. He better, Jay-Z better take his money and put on over there in, what that little girl name? Um, Blue. Better go on over there and put it in Blue name, cause child Blue is she 13 years old, child, and she is living large, child. They already got the baby's cars out there and everything, child, where she's living at, child. Penthouses and this and that, child. I said, well, I will be done. Child, these cheering, child. That's how come they end up with them drugs a lot, child. They got all this stuff at an early age. They're gonna be bored and they're gonna end up like a daggone Diddy, child. I hope not, but I'm just saying, child. We can't put it past them, child. We cannot. Mm-mm. Uh, Also, y'all, they was talking about that daggone ugly promo picture that hit the internet, y'all. Y'all going back over there and look at it if you want to. I don't even care. Well, they said that girl, Tuna Cat had on, it was blue. It was red. It was a red dress, but now something about they colored it to be blue. But if you look at it, it looks like the same dress, child. And so I wouldn't put it past them coloring it at all. Tuna Cat stingy and all that stuff, child. He trying to make us stand out and shine, child. That's what he trying to do, make us stand out and shine. But I do know who that lady was that was talking for, I guess, Destiny last night. But not about to call her name up over here. But I know who it was, child. But yeah, and she be like, let me see what y'all putting in the chat, child. I said, Lord have mercy. Them there folks is just as crazy as they can be. I don't get it. Miss Maria says the dress looks A. Not a Miss Maria, child. I cannot. It's a hot mess, child. It really is. Um, Child, I don't know. And then they were saying that the picture was Photoshop too. Everybody had their own different pose or whatever. And a Photoshop picture, you can slide the people here and slide the people there, slide them wherever you want to slide them, child. That's what the people saying, child. I said, Lord, yeah, a hot ghetto mess. They always be trying to take the cheap route, child, and all this stuff. And child, they talking about this here show coming back on. Y'all know how our girl used to have to do these trips and stuff. Child, I can't wait to see how Tuna Cat then pull these trips off and they got to pay come out of pocket. Child, that ain't gonna work. Not them folks coming out of pocket, child. It just ain't gonna work. No, no, no. So I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. But also, y'all, they got I don't have Peacock. If anybody got Peacock, child, I'm trying to see how I can go around another way to look at the Nelly and Shanti We Belong Together, child. I just love them two together, y'all. I know people is being like, I wouldn't have never took him back. Well, Shanti said she was out there doing her little taste of things too, child. I just want the people to know. She said he wasn't the only one out there. She said she hated him, and he said I hated her too. But child, the energy together is something special. I love it, child. They trying to figure out where they gonna go and live at, cause Nelly be out there on the road all the time. Nelly got a lot of daggone energy, but Ashanti do too. She laugh a lot, child. But they look a lot alike to me. Don't get that part twisted and in the negative way or nothing like that. But yeah, they kind of look alike. And but the thing is, Ashanti is 44, and Nelly he hasn't been recently. I think turned 50 or something like that. But they just look good together to me, child. So yeah, I'm trying to see how I can go around here to this Peacock mess, child, and see can I look at this show. It started, I think it was the 26th. I think it was. It just came on. The next girls trip gonna be at Motel 6. Not at Motel 6, Miss Maria. Child, not over yonder at Motel 6, child. See, that's the only reason I would want to look at this show, for little things like this right here that they call themselves doing. And I want to see how they're gonna pull it off. Because you gotta spend some money to make some money. That's what I've always been told. So I don't know how it's gonna work. Miss Science says they're gonna show when they were in the pool kissing on each other's neck. Miss Sonya, I cannot not show the pool kiss. Child, that's gonna be a hot mess, child. I'm probably gonna see that mess no more, child. That was too much for me. Then I was like trying to figure out how I was gonna gather myself together. I said, "Oh God, ooh, that was too much." And they tried to play it off like we was the crazy one. I better not touch Tisha, cause people be blowing it all out of proportion. Girl, you don't even be on top of your sister like that with your nasty. I don't like that girl. I don't like Kimmy, child. I do not. But I can see it right now, child. I'll go ahead on and tell y'all good people. Uh, uh, Kimmy, these people is finna do a power struggle of who gonna be the leading lady on this show, child. Y'all what? That's what it's gonna be. Nell gonna want to feel like she should be on the top. Tuna Cat feel like she need to be on the top, and so is Kimmy. Cause Tuna Cat and Kimmy gonna be like, we the OGs. We should be here. We suppose you haven't earned it. How about you earn your way there, child? Ain't about to be doing all of that. Miss Ain says they're gonna show when they were. Oh, I read that. But yeah, that's what them people trying to do. Child, nobody want to see that mess. It's just regurgitating all that mess all over again. Back to the Nelly and Shanti, child. I don't have no Peacock, child. I'm trying to figure out how I can get around this here and look at this show. I said, well, daggone, couldn't you put this on Tubi or something? Why you got to go over there to Peacock? Ain't nobody over there. But from what I have heard with the show so far, they said a lot of people have been saying that they have been enjoying. They enjoyed it. I think it's 8 episodes or something like that. But the people were saying that they have really been enjoying looking at Nelly and Ashanti. Child, I'm tell y'all, I heard some people saying, you know, I don't know why she got back together with him, child. Said when the little KK was born, said KK was looking like Nelly, but now KK is looking like Ashanti, child. But it's a blend, probably a blend of the both of them together. Probably no doubt. Miss Maria said them snakes gonna be turning on each other for the top spot. Everybody gonna be getting thrown under the bus, child. And then they're talking about they're gonna bring some new people. They're waiting on these new people for cause this what I say, Destinator. Yeah, that's her name, child. Destinator supposed to come through with telling on Marcel Scott, child. Mm-hmm. Says she got the diagon some text messages, some mess when he's supposed to be going out of town, child. He won't nowhere but laid up in Motel 6 somewhere, probably, child. Uh Miss Maria says, G, do you have Roku? No. Miss Ain says it might be on YouTube like the Never Ever Mess. Yeah, I've been trying to find it. I've been searching. I hope it's coming on something else other than Peacock, child, because I ain't got no Peacock, but I do wanted to look at that show. I really did. I was waiting for this one to come out. And like with that divorced sister, child, you can't be purchasing all these little networks and stuff. $25 and $20 and $30, child. I can't be doing all that. But that's where they is over there. Divorce Sisters is on BET Plus or something like that. I said, man, they be doing the most. Put it on regular. They could put that over there on network for me. I would have looked at it and enjoyed it too. But yeah, they doing a lot of interviews. Nelly and Ashanti to promote their show coming out. Y'all do remember that Nelly what he had, Nellyville or something, single dad raising his kids or something he had to show. And Ashanti is more of a homebody, quiet person. Nelly just loud, child. Nelly just loud. But he said whenever he Nelly said he knows when he done went too far because she giving that look. I'm about sick of you. I'm about to be sick of you. Now you better go ahead on somewhere, child. But yeah, shout out to them. You know, they've been married, I think, a year and a half now. Little KK birthday is gonna be next month. He will be 1, y'all. I said, dang, that baby growing fast. He'll be 18 in a few minutes. But yeah, he's about to be turning 1. So, you know, Nelly and Ashanti, they out there on the road, touring and this and that, child, and they trying to figure out where they want to live at. Well, Nelly said he told Ashanti he's not about to be living in New York. Y'all know they said Ashanti is from New York. But that's not where Nelly want to live at, child. So they got a debacle with that right there, trying to figure out where they're gonna be at, child. I don't know. Miss Maria says it might end up on YouTube. I sure hope it does. But I noticed this too, y'all. Not only the AI channels, but like Basketball Wives and House Roar. Child, them ching chong people be uploading the videos, popping them out up over there trying to play it. Cause when you get finished looking at it, they go ting gang 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 gang. I was like, what the hell was I just looking at? Child, I be trying to figure it out. I said, oh, everybody trying to get up in here on the YouTube streets, child. I tell you, they say we got to get it how we can, child. We got to get it however we can. But let me see, did I miss something? Yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, child, I said that girl Destiny, she could have popped out there last night and did her own little thing, child. I don't know why she hiding with the daggone YouTube channel. She's trying to come off like Carlos King, child. Can't get up there and do that YouTube by themselves. They always got to have an audience or something up there with them. I was like, man, y'all be doing too much. They be doing the most. Um, up there, child. But don't y'all go over there. I ain't gonna put that lady name in this chat. But y'all see that daggone wig she had on last night? Y'all be like, well, that girl drunk? Did she just escape? Child, this show right here getting ready to be a whole hot mess, child. Cause I can see Kimmy now, child. I think Kimmy gonna be doing the most pushing than anybody trying to she want the spot, child. I said, why do she want the spot? She don't want to talk about nothing. She don't never want to tell none of her business. What you gonna do? Come on, tell us who Jalen's dad is. How you had him? What the man married? I mean, you gonna come out and say some of this kind of stuff that the people been talking about Kim? Cause that's what I heard, girl. A legend that the man was married, child. And Jalen's dad, y'all. I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Kim? You gonna talk about Maurice? Child, you talk about Maurice, that's your act right there. He about to go down there to the courthouse, child, and go and divorce you. He was like, I'm just sick of her. She too old for me. I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I came through here and married her anyway. But I want a divorce. I want out. I ain't studying this daggone TV show. He gonna walk away and leave. He ain't got Tuna Cat little hood over there. He gonna walk away and leave her as well, child. So there gonna be some single girls in a few minutes. But I don't know why y'all it is so hard for these people that's fighting for the top spot to say what happened with the first couple. Will it happen to me if I get in that position? Is this what I'm looking forward to? Because on reality TV shows, they did ask Shanti and Nelly that, about what made them want to do it or whatever. But Nelly said he wanted the people to see what he sees in Ashanti and all of that. And the person said, well, they said a lot of times the reality shows mess up people's marriage and stuff. Nelly said he disagreed. Reality don't mess up the people married, child. It's already had a crack in it or something, child. That's what Nelly want the people to know. Miss Maria says, Kimberly probably feels she's owed the top spot. And why? Ain't none of them interesting or thick-skinned enough to hold the top spot except maybe Martha. Is that what you're saying, Miss Maria? Maybe Martha? Child. Well, at this point, you know what, too? Sometimes, all of them was married and stuff, but now they see how Martell can really free flow and run through the girls. Ain't got to have no NDAs and ADNs and all that kind of stuff. Now, I ain't gonna about to say he ain't got some other kind of letters. I'm not about to say that. But, sometimes they probably looking like, Montel went through the rough spot. Look like he doing pretty good. He ain't got to be confined to nobody, child. Some men look at it like, you know what? I don't want to be married no more. They like the women too, child. I don't want to be married no more. Just let me go ahead on and free myself. And the rest will follow. That part right there. So who knows? They probably like that, but they trying to figure out. They like these two heifers right here. They ain't gonna let it. They won't let you get away from them. They just will not let you get away from them for nothing. Want to hold on tight. Men and a lot of women don't like nobody smothering them. Go about your business. Go do what you're gonna do. We'll meet up later on. Miss Maria says when Martha ain't being a jackass, he can be interesting and even funny, child. That is true. Um, but I like when he be a jackass at Tuna Cat. I like it. I like everything he do to her because she's silly. You don't know why you talking to me like that, crying all on the TV, girl. You better get a backbone and tell him a piece of your mind. Do something, honey. Can you do something? Child, I'm just asking for a friend. Can you do or say something to So Scott? Child. I would have been out of that mess right there, honey. Hips and all, child. You can have your hips. I'm gone. I don't want to be a part of this circle no more. Mm-mm. I vote somebody else in. I'm gonna get somebody else the leading spot. But yeah, y'all, this mess gonna be something to for whoever, anybody to see or whatever, child. But yeah, these people finna be about to tear their wigs off for this spot, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. And then the people was up there, child, too. I forgot to tell y'all a little taste earlier talking about Mel was throwing out some slick shade. She had made a post, but I think they said she had took the post down when that promo picture hit, talking about something about she can work in peace and she can go and come as she please and ain't got to worry about no some kind of a check or something, child. She ain't called no names or nothing like that, but they was saying that she had posted that. I said if she did, Scooby Doo, who cares? She can post whatever she want to post over there on her page. Child, y'all can't tell nobody nothing. Mm, 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 mm. Child, the hate is real. But also, y'all, I wanted to ask y'all. He said there's gonna be some new people popping out there. Well, we already can suspect that shadow follower is gonna probably be one of them. But do y'all think that little LGB boy gonna be popping out on the screen too, child? He said he was producing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, is he gonna be one of them that be visiting the show? Y'all know what? He worked hard too, child. He has worked just as hard as Cole Hen, child. To get up here on this show, child, I cannot try to act like he didn't want to film. Boy, you know you want to be filmed. Sitting there telling them lies to the good people. Stop that mess. Mm. Nah, they probably ain't gonna let him in, child. They probably won't let that dude in. They don't want to hear nothing from him, child. I can see it already. Carlos probably like, you start too much mess. You keep too much trouble going. So it's probably gonna be a no. They ain't gonna let him in, child. I don't know. Carlos gonna do anything for a little taste of some ratings, child. He gonna do anything to get his numbers up, child. He don't care. He already done told the people y'all gonna have to bring it. Y'all got to bring it like you ain't never brought it before, child. Cause we'll see the people is waiting to see the downfall. We cannot have a downfall because that's what they waiting for. That's all the people gonna be looking at the show for to see who acting stupid and who doing what. But I gotta be tuned in next week, child, to see what he got to say about the men. I tell y'all that already. Miss Maria says good for Mel. She said already she's thankful that she doesn't have the scramble for a check after leaving LAMH. The shade. Get the glasses and put them on, child. That's right. Go ahead on and put the glasses on. That's a mess right there. Mm. That's what's wrong with them there people. But if I was Nell and Chris, child, I would have never went back to that show. Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, I'm telling y'all the same play that was in place that they did to Mel. It's gonna be another couple, another female. It's gonna happen to them. They're not gonna be able to handle it, y'all. They ain't gonna be able to take it. Mm-mm. They will not be able to take it at all. Mm-mm. But yeah, child, I'm waiting for food truck lady to pop out here and tell us, y'all, aha. Y'all thought the show wasn't gonna come back on, didn't you? I know, Lord, she gonna have. That's good to her, child. She gonna be popping out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, probably before this weekend is over with, child. Even though she won't on no promo picture, child, she gonna pop out and tell the people a little taste of her mind. Y'all already know. Miss Maria says, mark my word. If the numbers don't jump, Sheree, Ralph, FD, Killboy, Unc, Slaw, and probably Weather Girl will be on that show. Child ain't gonna bring back the old players, is it? Not the old players coming back up in here. Child, I cannot. That's gonna be a hot mess. It really is, child. I ain't gonna be surprised who I don't see on that show, Miss Maria. I'll say again, she ain't part of the cast. Child. Well, we know that, but she's waited almost 10 years, Miss Maria, to get up here on this daggone show. She said, I'll wait patiently. That girl actually think that if she can hit the TV screen, she's gonna become popular. Child, that is not gonna help her because you done came out here and tore your own name all to pieces, baby. That ain't gonna help you. That is not gonna work. It's not gonna work for none of these people that's left on this TV show. Might as well go ahead and tell the truth. Miss Sonia says, I can't believe she didn't say anything yesterday. Who, Miss Sonia? Miss Maria says they probably reaching out to the Whitlows. They need some targets. Honey, they better go ahead and target themselves. That's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to target themselves, far as I can see. That's it, that's all. And how they said, God bless them on their journey, child. But child, that's about it. I ain't got no more for y'all, child. We gotta see what's gonna happen, child. The YouTube streets is still a little somewhat quiet. But I guess they say after July the 19th, child, they're gonna have something to talk about, child. And I can hear them old folks over there now on the dark side. I'm so glad she ain't up there. They're gonna try to scratch it and all that kind of stuff to get some reactions and stuff. Oh, the show is so much better without her. We already know the game these people about getting ready to play, child. Miss Sonia says food truck didn't come out yesterday. No, she didn't come out yesterday. Miss Maria says that Sonia aunt was probably told to keep her trap shut. Her and Cold Bird, child. All both of them. Shut up talking. That's the problem. Y'all talk too much. But child, it's gonna be like before, child. The internet gonna have more than the show gonna have, and more than the show gonna give, child. They trying to figure out how to stop that and calm it down right now, child. Carlos, you ain't got no control over that, honey. That ain't gonna work for you. That ain't gonna work. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more for y'all right now. I'll probably come back maybe about 4 or 6. I don't know right now. But anyway, shout out to everybody that popped in and joined the live to catch the vibe. I greatly appreciate y'all so much, child. We're gonna tune back in just a little later on. And until then, the next time, y'all, I am out of here. Bye.